Hey, it's Pastor Dan from Dexter Gospel Church with the Proverbs Practical. Thanks for watching. Today's proverb warns us that the people we partner ourselves with affect our destiny. We're in Proverbs 29:24. It says, "Whoso is partnered with a thief hates his own soul. He hears cursing and betrays it not." Now, you might think that somebody who is partnered with a thief hates the person they're stealing from. That's the person they're obviously hurting. But the victims of crimes are not the only victims of crimes. The people who commit the crime end up being hurt by it too. And this doesn't just say that the thief hates his own soul. It says the person who works with the thief, who partners with the thief, associates themselves with the thief, they hate their own souls. Sin and crime have this huge splash effect, hurting everybody they come into contact with, not just the people who are victimized by it or the people who commit it directly. We have to be careful who we associate ourselves with, who we partner with, who we ally ourselves with. They so easily affect our outcomes and drag us down. We might be partnering with them even in something else that seems unrelated and justified and fine. But the character and behavior and morals of the people that we join ourselves to affects our reputation, our lives, and our souls according to this, our life itself. Specifically, it says that the one who partners with a thief hears cursing, but he doesn't betray it. He doesn't give it away. He doesn't answer to it. The word for betray or bewray is the same one translated utter, as in speak, over in Leviticus 5:1. So he hears this call, this cursing, and he doesn't answer. He doesn't speak. And the situation that's being addressed here is probably that Leviticus 5:1 kind of situation. It's a court case. And this is not cursing in the sense of foul language. It's cursing in the sense of taking an oath. I used to read this and wonder what stealing had to do with bad language and why it was a big deal not to tell on someone when they used bad language. But in the Bible, the it here doesn't have to refer to the nearest pronoun. In this case, it's referring not to the cursing, but to the stealing that the thief does. So the cursing that it's talking about isn't bad language, but an oath like taken in court or when investigators are gathering evidence. The judge has called this witness. He says, "You know this guy, and I'm asking you under oath to tell us the truth about this case, to tell us if he stole this thing or not." But when this person is partnered with the thief, when that's their ally, that's their co-worker, if he confirms what the thief has done, he kind of implicates himself too. He knew about this thing and he didn't prevent it and didn't report it, and so now he's got to cover it up. He's caught in a trap, a lose-lose situation. If he confesses, then he implicates himself, and if he doesn't confess to what the thief has done, then he's borne false witness. Because he fears man's judgment more than he fears God's, or he probably wouldn't have partnered with the thief in the first place, he doesn't give away his partner. He doesn't respond to that oath. And maybe he escapes prosecution. Maybe he manages to cover the crime, and both he and his thieving partner emerge unscathed. But whatever human justice does or does not catch, this has an effect on his soul, his life. He harms himself spiritually and eternally. And he usually does come back to bite him in this life too. Often the lie is found out, and now he's not just accessory to a crime, he's committed the crime of perjury, of bearing false witness, of breaking one of the 10 Commandments. And that's even more serious than just being partnered with someone who's committing a crime. But even if the court system doesn't catch him, the alliance with his own untrustworthy partner probably will. Those who have a predatory character, they live by taking advantage of and harming others. Well, if they'll harm others for their own benefit, they'll usually harm even their own partners for their benefit. So let's be careful with the character and behavior of those that we align ourselves with, identify ourselves with, work with, partner with. Sure, the one partnered with the thief should have had the courage to come clean when he's called on to testify. Justice should matter more to him than friendship or personal benefit. But real wisdom would have solved the problem before it ever even came up. A truly wise person would never have knowingly partnered with someone dishonest, someone who would steal from others in the first place. And therefore, the truly wise person never faces this predicament most of the time, never reaches this lose-lose situation, because he knows that the people we join ourselves with affect our outcomes. Eventually, their behavior becomes our destiny to an extent. We cannot partner with wickedness and hope to remain righteous. Let's fear the judgment of God more than the judgment of man, and eternal consequences more than earthly gain or harm, and pursue truth and justice, no matter what friendship or partnership it gains us or loses us. Otherwise, we fall into the snare that's going to be looked at in the next verse. I hope this video is a help to you. If it is, hit that thumbs up button and give it a like. If you haven't already, subscribe to our channel for more insight from the Scriptures. Until next time, I hope you stay well and partner wisely.